Hello, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is going to be a timeless thing, and you will know if it is for you if you've got some narcissists living around your life, okay? Uh, so, this is going to be for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces collective energies, and who is this narcissist, and what exactly can you do about it, okay? Because we may know narcissists, love narcissists, be in relationships with them, work with them. Okay. There are varying roles and relationships and degrees of closeness that we may have with people who have difficult personalities. I'm not talking about diagnosed disorders. I'm talking about difficult personalities. You know who these people are in your life. So please take it as it resonates, leave the rest for others, and use your own free will and good judgment to let it land where it lands in your life. You'll know if it makes sense, okay? I do want to let you guys know that I'm aligned with love and light in God, and I'm here of service to the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So thank you for allowing me to be of service in this way. So you're a narcissist or the narcissist in your life. I hate to use ownership like that. This is your narcissist and you're stuck with them. No, you're not, I promise. I promise. We all have free will choice. Isn't that great? So the narcissist that you are dealing with may put you down. All right, may have something negative to say, a pessimist, someone who likes to put other people down to feel big. Poking holes is the card that gives me this idea. This is from my own real life oracle deck. So within each person, we have a bucket that holds our self-confidence, how we feel about life, how we feel about ourselves, how much we love ourselves, right? And when we're nurtured and cared for and reinforced with positivity, then the bucket is full and overflowing, and we feel capable and confident to handle life. But when we are diminished in our energy via words, jabs, passive aggression, full on aggression, whatever this might be. This is poking holes in the bucket, and then the level that we have drains, and we're unable to replenish because there are holes that have been poked there, and those are wounds. Okay, those are real life wounds that are left on the inside that are damaging and lasting. Okay, so even if this has not become physical, and I'm not saying it hasn't, it has the potential to. I'll say that right now. If you are someone who fears for your safety, please reach out to law enforcement, local domestic violence agencies, whatever you may need. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I do have to give you the disclaimer that if it is like that, it's not the time for conversation. It's not the time to try to work things out. You've got to get yourself safe, love yourself first, and protect yourself first, okay? Now, this person in your life, this narcissist, likes to put other people down and make them feel small so that they feel powerful. They probably make jokes of other people. You're probably the butt of some of the jokes, right? But it's never them. It's never them. They're someone who likes to be seen, all right? They may even have an excellent reputation outside of the way that you know them here. Some narcissists are covert, man. They are public personalities, and everybody loves them, and they are such a joy to be around. And oh my gosh, I can't believe that person is who you would say. No way, right? And then you become the crazy one because they've woven this beautiful persona to everyone else, and they've diminished your capacity to trust your own intuition here. All right, they've diminished the quality of self-esteem that you may have, and they enjoy feeling powerful over you. I want to say your energy, your potential scares them. It threatens them here. Okay. You have the potential to outshine them, to outgrow them, to outlast them, to out succeed in whatever ventures you decide upon. But they see that you have this potential. You might not see it. They are threatened by this. So as long as they can keep you small and keep you contained and keep you poked right where they want you, focusing on your wounds that are festering, wondering why you can't just love me, accept me, approve of me, why you can't value the contributions that I give, because they are afraid that it takes from their own. And they know that they cannot stand in the magnitude of your full potential. So they want to keep you limited here. And this might be someone you've known all your life. It may not be, okay, water sign, but I feel how sometimes these are like our parents, or our partners, people we really want to love us, but instead they hurt us, and they keep us down because that's how they feel comfortable and powerful. That's where they get their power. And it's sad. You get your power from God. Rely on God here to move in your life. Allow yourself to view yourself, whoever God is for you, okay, because that's who's in your life. imagine you are a divine little child of source creator, the one creator that created us all, and you are one singular little baby, right? And how much do you love your babies or your grandbabies or your fur babies? Okay, you can understand that love for a creation that is vulnerable, right? And that is you. You are a vulnerable child of creator, of source. And source wants you to begin protecting yourself as such and advocating for yourself as such and removing yourself from harmful energies or situations that don't appreciate who you really are, that don't give you the space to explore that. It's in the divine plan to move away from anything that's stifling to you or that stunts you or limits you. It's in the divine plan for you to find your own way around or through or beyond that. It will happen. This is not the all, and this is not the only. I really need you to know that as well. Now, I feel here, you got 2 from the Soul's Journey cards, air sign. I'm sorry, water sign. Ooh, water sign. I know who I'm talking to, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You got 2 cards. Doubt is one of them. See that? Doubt. I misspoke, okay? You're probably misspeaking, stumbling over your words, doubting your memory, recollection, doubting if you sent off that bill, this, that, the other, because somebody else has diminished the capacity of your energy. They're pulling your head this way, that way, and I feel like gaslighting is totally imminent here, completely apparent. So if you don't know what gaslighting is when someone denies what really happened. Okay, I never said that, right? That's not the way it really happened. The way it really happened was you were the aggressor and I'm the poor victim, right? And it happens. I mean, one time that might sound silly, me saying this, but when it happens consistently over a period of time, you begin to really doubt. And I even feel here for some water signs that the person who intends to gaslight you and plant these seeds of doubt have done so in other ways as well, like moving your keys, shuffling your purse. Maybe you've lost important items and you're like, where the heck are those? I know I didn't put those there, or maybe I never found them at all. I feel like this is all a little teeny pry on your sanity here so that this person can keep their control, their foothold in your life. All right, so recognize this. Recognize the motivations and influences that may be around this. I know you don't want to believe it. Oh my God, that's so sneaky and underhanded. I can't believe someone would do such a thing to make you feel crazy so that you keep in this relationship and keep doing all the wonderful things that you're doing for their life. It's not that crazy, but it is kind of sad. All right. So this doubt here that's been placed within you from a various number of reasons. Okay. How can I trust myself? I trusted myself by getting into this connection or whatever, right? You're coming from a new place now and having the discipline to be strong, having the discipline to maintain your healthy boundary, to not back down, having the discipline to stay away if that is what you intend to do, having the discipline to speak up and co-create if that is what you intend to do as far as a solution here. Sometimes it is just standing up to the bully like, hey man, you're being hecka rude. Are you intending to do that right now? Because that's exactly the way it's coming off. Sometimes putting them on the spot just like that can be enough for them to go, oh man, I wasn't, I don't want people to think I'm rude. How can you call out my passive aggression right here in front of everybody? That's no good. So having the discipline to do what's right because it's what needs to be done, no matter if you doubt if it's going to be lasting, or you're afraid of the way that it makes you feel, or if you wonder how they're going to cope without you. I assure you, no one's going to melt into a puddle of goo and cease to exist just because you decide to shift away from them. I hate to put it that way, water sign, but you need to hear it. You are not that all powerful. Oh, but they depend on me. I always help with XYZ. And what will they do? They won't starve to death. They will go down the random checklist that they have of the next thing that might meet these needs that I have outside of you. But as long as you're an option, they're going to keep squeezing you for everything you're worth. I hope you can understand. Look here, loyalty. Loyalty is the card to come out. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. I feel like this is a double-edged sword here. I feel like you have bit off more than you can chew. Maybe this is an adult child or a partner or somebody. I feel how the loyalty has been lost. It should have been lost a long, long time ago. You have no loyalty to people who keep hurting you consistently, to people who have no will or no want to better themselves so that you guys can be better in any way, okay? No loyalty to negativity, to lack of integrity, to dishonesty, to cheating. I feel here how you may have loyalty because you feel bad. I feel bad if I don't do X, Y, or Z because they've groomed you that way. And it feels bad because that's how long you've been abandoning yourself. Your loyalty needs to be to you, to number one, because without you, there's nothing, sweetheart. I'm sorry to say that, but if you die today, there's nothing in your life that matters. So you've got to matter, number one, the most of anything at all. You've got to be loyal to yourself. You've got to be disciplined to your cause. You've got to pull away from anyone who wants to steal your smile. Love is your numerology card. Love yourself in a new way. Love yourself. Love who you are enough to stay away from people who don't. Those feel like empty words. I feel like you've been told I love you, but just because they say the words, what do their actions show? Do they behave like they love you? Do they respect you, honor you, value you, listen to you? Do you have healthy compromise? Do you feel loved? If you don't feel loved, pull away. If this is not coming from a place of love, it's not for you. And your final card here is storyteller. I feel like the narcissist in your life knows how to lay it on very thick. They know how to make you think that you're doing things for them out of love. Spirit is really encouraging you to check your intentions, your motivations, your motives. When you are in this connection or doing these things, are you running ahead out of fear to smooth things out so that the day is okay? Or do you truly love this person and want to do all their chores? When this person is telling you all the things that they need to say, that they know are the right words that you need to hear to push exactly the right buttons, does that feel like they love you? Or are they twisting the knife so that you'll do what they want you to do in compliance? Have they done this too many times? I feel like storyteller is an indication of their lies and their fibs. They know how to weave words to hurt, just like they know how to weave a real nice story to draw you back in and to get you to do whatever it is that makes their life a little better for the moment. They're using you like a tool in the woodshed, an ATM at the bank. And it's through the big stories. And you don't even have to listen. No is a complete sentence. I don't want to hear your story. I'm sorry it's tough. Call the Salvation Army. 211 is a universal number here in the United States. Your stories, your problems, they're not my problems. I feel like you've been made to feel like they are, or made to feel like you're a problem to this person even. When don't you see that they have all those problems in the world? You're not their problem. You're the solution. And it's time that you stop being their solution and start being your own. This love, this loyalty, this discipline, that's all for yourself. Don't doubt this. 6 of Wands is victory. All right, this person thinks that they have gained victory over you. They don't recognize that you are powerful. You're just in agreement right now to be compliant. Are you? Are you still? You don't have to. You can have the discipline to walk away and be loyal to yourself and love yourself the most. And you can stand center stage and receive the attention and the recognition and be seen for the beautiful person that you are. I feel like you're being hidden here and diminished and slashed and banged. And maybe this person's lying about you and slandering you to other people. But it's not the truth of who you are, and you know it. So walk away and don't let it touch you. That's how I feel. That's what I have for you, Water Sign. I thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you want to connect on a deeper level, my links are in your description box. If this reading resonated, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know how. Half of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. What's going on? Click subscribe, click the notification bell, and thank you for supporting me. I thank you guys so much, and I send you all the love and all the blessings.